It was supposed to be just another routine flight for everyone on board. Business travelers, vacationers, and professionals filled the first-class cabin, eager to reach their destinations. Among them sat a man well-dressed, confident, and visibly enjoying the perks of first-class travel. But little did he know, his arrogance would soon lead to an embarrassing revelation. The encounter begins. As passengers settled into their seats, the man couldn't help but notice a blonde woman sitting nearby. Dressed professionally yet modestly, she carried herself with quiet confidence. However, the man seemed unimpressed and assumed she was out of place in the luxurious section of the plane. Smirking, he turned to the flight attendant and, loud enough for nearby passengers to hear, joked, "I didn't know they started letting just anyone into first class these days." A few passengers chuckled awkwardly, but the woman he was referring to remained composed, offering only a polite smile in response. The mockery escalates. As the flight continued, the man made another attempt to belittle her. "You must be someone's assistant or got upgraded by mistake," he scoffed. First class is usually reserved for, important people. At this point, a few passengers began to shift uncomfortably in their seats, sensing the disrespect. But the woman remained calm, taking a sip of her drink and choosing not to engage. The flight attendants, who recognized her, exchanged knowing glances but said nothing. The moment of truth. After some time, a fellow passenger who'd been observing the exchange leaned over and whispered to the man, "Do you even know who you're talking to?" The man frowned. "Should I?" The passenger chuckled before saying, "That's Pam Bondi, former Attorney General of Florida, a high-profile prosecutor, one of the toughest legal minds in the country." A stunned silence fell over the man. His face turned pale as he processed the information. The woman he had been mocking wasn't just another passenger, she was a well-respected public figure with a formidable reputation. The regret sets in. Realizing his mistake, the man awkwardly cleared his throat and tried to backtrack. I didn't mean any offense," he stammered. "I was just making conversation." Pam Bondi, ever the professional, simply smiled and replied, "It's always good to be kind. You never know who you might be sitting next to." With that, she returned to her book, leaving the man in silent humiliation as other passengers looked on. Lesson learned. By the time the flight landed, the man had learned an important lesson. Never judge someone based on appearances. The world is full of accomplished individuals who don't always flaunt their success. And most importantly, respect should be given to everyone, regardless of who they are. Pam Bondi didn't need to put the man in his place. His own ignorance had done it for him.